also reminds me of rings that I've seen Dallas win awards for. I mean, JCK is one of the biggest trade shows for jewelry designers, for brands and collections in Dallas. Always turns a lot of heads at those shows. And when you look back at in history, over the awards and call outs and accolades that she's gotten, a lot of times they're her very ornate rings. She does them so beautifully. This one is that bold gemstone. You choose your choice of gemstone. And then the garden that they're sitting in is all done in white zircon, all set in sterling silver. This ring should be close to $500. Let's call it $475. We're at a clearance price then of $299.99. So under $300. You can use those 5 easy payments. We ship it off to you for $60. And then you just make those remaining payments. But this one's beautiful. So right up top, sunset citrine. That beautiful golden citrine. And then we also have amethyst, which is your purple gemstone. And then that vibrant sky blue turquoise, or excuse me, sky blue topaz, which has that kind of icy shade to it. 5 easy payments of $60. It'll come beautifully boxed in a signature Dallas Prince collection as well. Okay, Dallas, this is what you do. Like, you show off a little bit with your rings. And this one I think is perfect if somebody's really just jumping into kind of what I think you do best is your ornate rings.
You know, they stand out.
Yes.
That's first and foremost. They're going to stand out. I am not a petite person, and I always used to do things with a little more drama, a little larger stone, well, a lot larger stone in this case. And it was because I have... you know, just larger features. And I wanted jewelry that represented me and my size. And as I went along, I just went crazy when I saw these larger stones. For one, they give you 100% saturation of color. You don't see a sunset citrine like this. A sunset citrine, by the way, has orange in it.
Oh.
And when it starts to go to that Madeira color, some of you may not have seen a Madeira citrine, but it has orange and brown in it. But there's that halfway in between mark that I love,
sunset,
which is this color.
Yeah, because Madeira sometimes goes almost to amber, you know, where it goes a little richer. So this still balances where you see that golden. Hence the name.
I love it, and I love it when it has sort of a little pleochroic look, 2 colors in the same space, and it's magical to me. Now, right now, on your hand, do you feel like this ring is still good for you? You and I worked together one time, and we actually stood up, and one of my necklaces was as tall as you were. Do you remember that?
Oh, my gosh. You have a really good memory. I do remember that. I wonder if I think I might have been pregnant at that time because I remember was it beaded and like standing up? To Dallas's point,
yes,
I'm only 5'1".
I let it drip. It was as tall as she was, which was hysterical.
I'm only 5'1".
She was so petite, and I am not. And I still think that some of these bolder stones can be worn by anyone.
I agree with you.
Whether you put it on your index finger or your middle finger, whatever you decide to do.
Part of that
is a standout ring.
Dallas, part of that is the way your rings are balanced, and we'll show you that a little bit closer in just a second. Each gemstone is spectacular, whether it's that sunset citrine, the amethyst, or your sky blue topaz. You're saving about $170, $175. You do have a 9-month special financing on this one as well. Grab the color that jumps out at you, because I promise you, if you grab the one that just stands out at you, you have fashions that will complement that color. You don't have to worry about then what color to wear with it. Just grab what you like and it will always work. It's because of the way that it's balanced that even myself, it doesn't ever feel like it's too bold or too overpowering because it's fit so beautifully.
Well, balance is something that if you've ever had one of those rings that consistently turns around on your finger, it's because nothing is balancing that. I always have a full undergallery, and if you see the undergallery, it's as pretty as the top of the ring. It's always a signature undergallery. There's my DP logo on the inside, but you'll see those little tubes on the bottom of the ring. And a ring of this size center stone requires 2 tubes on either side to balance that. They nest
Mhm.
right in that little puffy part underneath your finger. You won't feel them, they won't bother you, but they will keep that pretty stone on top of your finger.
I I love the way they look too. I think it plays into the detail that you're seeing on the halo and the side shank. These are all little flowers.
They are, I didn't know if we could really fit all of that on there properly. We had to get the right, size of the white
Mhm.
zircon to make that cluster into a flower. And it just worked.
Yeah.
It's a romantic piece. It's a historical piece. It is better than vintage with an edge because of these fabulous center stones. And your carat weights. You have a lot of carat weight in this alley that would rival some of the larger pieces that you're seeing out in the marketplace right
Mhm.
now. With blue topaz over 11 carats, you've got over 9 carats in that gorgeous citrine and over 10 in the amethyst.
Yeah, it's a showstopper. I'll keep it on my hand here. It's J438446. Do me a favor, place your orders. Now that clearance price means it's a retiring style. So Dallas can't do this again with that size stone. So once it's gone, it's gone.